Pardon an interruption, this is Troy Hill with the Star Chronicles. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, it's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So if you're interested in making your own podcast, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
The Dallas Cowboys, America's team.
Just Us Radio presents the Star Chronicles.
How about this, Cowboys?
Yeah! And goal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, let's talk about, so I guess we could say we're all on board still about paying Dak. As the price keeps on getting higher and higher.
I was gonna say, do you hear that beeping sound? That's the Brinks truck backing up.
Let's talk a little bit about the Patriots. We've all have our opinions. I think me and Lisa share the same opinion that this will be one of those games that we'll go down there to the Woodsboro or whatever.
Foxborough.
And Foxborough, Woodsboro. So I'm thinking about the movie Scream, which is they're bringing Scream back, y'all. Get excited. But yeah, they're the type of team that they're going to go down there and they're going to punch them dead in the mouth and win. Which I wouldn't have a problem with that. As long as they don't come rolling in with the same mediocre crap they've been rolling up starting slow the next week, which they most absolutely would do.
Well, you can't start slow against this team or you'll get killed in the first quarter and it'll be over before half. But
yeah,
at the same time, if we had a coaching staff that believed in game planning for your opponent and not believing that you were just going to muscle everybody around, they would know that that the Patriots, their defense is really, really good. But their one shortcoming, they struggle with mobile quarterbacks. For example, the one loss that they have was against the Ravens, and they look lost, and it was not even close. I'm not going to sit here and act like for 1 second that I believe that Dak Prescott is as mobile and dynamic a runner as Lamar Jackson. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying.
No, absolutely not.
Dak does have the ability to run. You know, he can be mobile. We tried it once yesterday, worked like a charm. But if they would game plan for this defense, they could expose that early. The second part of that is we all know, my 3-year-old niece knows, if Tom Brady gets hit a couple times, he is rattled, game over. So why don't you send some blitzes this time? Your safeties aren't covering anybody, so you might as well send them on a blitz.
Yeah,
let them do something.
Yeah, why not just roll the damn dice?
Because Tom will get rattled. We know that. Everybody knows that. Mm-hmm. So send a couple blitzes. Okay, so if he burns you, okay, cool. Note to self: we're not fast enough to get there before he can release it. Cool, but if you hit on it.
It could be worse. It could be worse than that.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you hit on it and he gets rattled, then you're one up.
Jason Garrett will be looking on the sideline and be like, Cheeto didn't turn around that time. Because he just the first time. This would be the first week he actually noticed it.
Is Jeff Heath back this week? I can't believe I'm saying this.
I know. I said it all day yesterday.
Is he back?
Let me look.
I'm not gonna say it.
You should, because Jeff Heath plays better than what we saw yesterday.
And get me wrong. Don't get me wrong here, because I will sit here and say, Jeff Heath, no, I do not believe he's in the top 10, 15, and man, how many other teams are there in the NFL? But I'm going to say, on this team, because I can't speak for the NFL. I can, but I won't. On this team, it showed that we needed him. Him on this team. Not that there aren't better players that I would rather have on our team, but as of right now, we don't have those better players.
No.
Yesterday, I cannot believe this, but I was almost looking for Jeff Heath. That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
go.
like, at least if he's gonna have a bad angle, at least he's gonna blow somebody up, perhaps.
Right.
Yeah, whether it's their team or our team, yeah, he will.
Or make a tackle. He might have a bad angle, but if he hits you, he's gonna hit you.
What I heard about
didn't even
him
see
though
that.
is, initially he left that one game because he needed like a whole bunch of
laceration or
stitches in
something.
his leg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now it's shoulder, and it's not just
yeah.
one; it's both of them.
Jesus.
Yeah,
So there
probably
is a
won't see him.
chance he may have to have
Yeah.
surgery, and then he'll be out the rest of the year. And
Jesus.
so I just looked for the new
What'd you say,
injury.
Troy?
Huh?
We got you to respond to Jeff Heath being out for us. You made a
We
comment
heard
as
it. We
though
got him.
It sounded as though
Yeah. I'm gonna edit.
concerned.
I'm gonna edit.
Troy.
I'm gonna edit it out. So
He said it. You can't edit all of us saying this out, or it'll be a whole 9 minutes of silence.
hey, if I gotta do what I gotta do. But anyways.
Oh man.
But game plan, Cowboys. I think that we can certainly whip the ball around the field a little bit. I would like to see Blake Jarwin in this game more so. Than Whit.
You're not going to be able to throw real well on that secondary. You shouldn't be able to. They have arguably the best corner in the league.
I think we can throw short at least. I mean, dink and dunk if you got to. There's nothing wrong with dinking and dunking. I mean,
yeah,
they're gonna do it to us.
That's exactly what I was going
You
to say.
better believe
You're
that.
going to try to beat
You
them
better
with their own
believe
game.
that.
yeah.
You better believe that.
They will do
They're
that
gonna
up
it to
and
us.
down over and over again. We do have to establish the running game in this game, right? It has to
We're
be.
gonna have to.
It has to be a running game.
Yes.
Now I know,
Yeah.
all media, everywhere is saying that. Oh, this is a passing team now. It's okay to think that we're a passing. No, not against the Patriots. You better have every bit of your arsenal that you can display. You better have ready. Anything that you can do good.
Well, if you can establish the run, the best way to beat the Patriots is to keep them off the field. If you can establish the run, then Tom can't beat you. They can't.
Yeah.
Because what you don't want it to come down to is a chess match between the coaches. Because we won't last past the kickoff.
No.
It'll be over by the time the kickoff hits the first player.
Yeah,
you already coached.
And I guess, I do think we'll be able to have a little success passing, but I can guarantee you that the Patriots game plan is going to be make Dak beat you. So it's Dak up to the challenge because that's what it's going to come down to if they can stop the run. Thoughts? Because this is a big test for Dak. This is because you already know you're gonna have like the armchair quarterback and stuff that's never thrown a football in their life and stuff. Maybe with their child in their backyard, they're gonna be talking about Dak and stuff. If he does anything remotely bad in this game,
and rightfully so. It goes back to what I said earlier about the stats have been looking good. But now we're playing a team with a winning record, which, other than the Eagles, we've not beaten a team outside the NFC East with a winning record so far. So, yes, judgment is going to have itself at the front door at the conclusion of this game to see where we are from coaching standpoint, quarterback, and everything as a team as a whole. This game is a measuring stick. It is. I don't like to use that term, but it's a measuring stick this week.
Yeah, and you know what the messed up thing is? It's like I was getting ready to say the Cowboys have to play the perfect game to win this game. I'm sitting there thinking, like, wait a second. No, they don't. They just need to do the things that most fundamental inclined teams can do. Tackle. Don't do stupid penalties. Have a level of discipline about yourself. And that's one of the main problems about this team.
I feel like
that's a perfect game.
I feel like that's what your girl co-host said about
sounded like a
45
perfect
minute
game
ago.
with all that stuff you said.
Yeah,
sounded like
right.
a perfect game.
No, he didn't mention special teams, so it wasn't the perfect game.
No. I guess the Cowboys to the Cowboys that would be a perfect game. To the Patriots, that's a normal day at work.
But what everybody has to realize, okay, I get it. The Patriots have one loss, but they are struggling offensively. This is where your front seven needs to be like, we can smell blood in the water. We're sending everybody, even old, slow, what's his name? Sean Lee. He's struggling too, bless his heart. And I love him, but Lord help us all. He is a step behind. And he played really well a couple of games, but I feel like he's exposed now. But combine that with Leighton's sudden inability to not tackle. But the Patriots offense is struggling.
You said there's blood in the water. Is that them or us?
Them.
I'm looking at my arm and legs, and I'm like, am I bleeding?
I'm not bleeding.
Where's
Y'all
the blood
bleeding,
coming from?
It's the Patriots
you said there's blood
offense.
in the water. I'm just wondering whose blood it is. Because I'm like,
It's
is
the
it our
Patriots
defense bleeding?
offense.
Or is it
Well,
their offense
we're both bleeding. Our
that's
defense,
what I'm wondering. That's why I'm like, whose blood is it?
But okay, so the way that our defense played no, I take it back. Never mind. No,
yeah, I'm sort of thinking about which point in time are you talking about? I'm really curious.
they played pretty cohesive against the Giants, but again, it is the Giants. But you still have to play the teams that are on your schedule, whatever. But this is an opportunity for the defense to really bail out your offense, because your offense is better. The Cowboys offense is better than the Patriots offense.
Yeah.
Patriots defense, infinitely better than our defense. So this is a chance for our defense to take the spotlight back and be like, look, we bailed you out. We got you a couple turnovers. Now run it up. That's the way you win. That's the way you win most games, but especially this one. Because this one, you could get it. And if you don't believe me, look at the Philly game yesterday. Philly barely lost. Philly played horrible. Yeah. The Patriots played horrible. The Patriots won 17-10.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to have to score 45 to win this one. You should, let me go back. Rewind. You shouldn't have to score 45 to win this one. If your defense plays, you don't even have to play perfect. Just play a little bit better.
Yeah, well, does the addition of Michael Bennett make a difference in this game since that was his last team? Is there some type of animosity, something there? It might.
You know what?
It might be a rally
bitty baby shoulder padded. This is where your little bitty baby shoulder padded argument might hold water, because he may have an axe to grind, and he may be a little extra juice. Now he may jump off sides again and get him a first down. I don't know. I'm just saying.
and make up for quarterback pressures in the next series. Anyways,
but if you didn't give him a first down that time, they would have been off the field. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's what I heard.
Sometimes players do things for drama and stuff. It is the NFL. We need ratings.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, there may be some extra motivation, and he may, be able to rally his teammates to get a little extra motivation because it's his former team.
You never know. He might be able to rally up, get Tank and stuff, all crazy. Maybe Tank seems like he needs a coach to say something bad about him for him to overperform anyways, which is sad.
What you're not going to do is talk about Tank and Tank's motor. What you're not going to do is talk about Tank Lawrence.
So we have Tank.
I know.
Quinn.
Do we have to troll Tank and stuff to get him going and stuff this week? I'm going to put somebody on that. I'm going to put Kyle on it. I'm just tell him to open up a fake IG account and just troll him to death from now until Sunday. Kyle.
His mama told him he can't engage. Not Kyle's mama. Tank Lawrence's mama told him he can't engage with fans like that anymore.
Well, we also have Kyle talk about Tank's mama. That'll engage him.
No, mamas are off limits.
I'm writing a note I'm writing a note right now, Kyle.
So we said we need who to do what this week? We said we needed Tank. We need Quinn. Who else do we name that needs
Troy's
to do
best
something
friend,
up front?
Michael Bennett, yes.
All right. So we got all those guys.
When I say Troy and Michael Bennett in the same sentence, I hear that song. Just me and my best friend.
Let me tell you something about my best.
Yeah, that song.
I'm just making sure I've got everybody's name written down here. And in this list, I see nobody in our secondary.
I'm working on that.
We do get everybody playing on all cylinders up front. what's going to happen if Brady gets the ball into our secondary? That's what concerns me the most.
Okay, but if your front seven is doing what they need to do and they're getting to him, it won't matter.
Yeah, because
I hope so.
Because he'll get rattled.
It sounds good.
yeah, I'm rolling with the odds on least with that one. If you're causing chaos and stuff, chaos makes mistakes happen eventually. It might not happen the first time.
The only player on their team that really concerns me is Julian Edelman. They have other receivers. I can't name any of them right now, right off the bat.
Yeah, but Edelman's one of those guys that always seems to get open.
Right.
The
Didn't
time.
he destroy us the last time we played?
Yes,
or was
he
that
did.
Welker? Okay.
It might have been Wes Welker. Because maybe
in reality,
Wes was hurt, I think.
In reality, it's the same damn guy anyway, so yeah.
And Danny Amendola used to kill us when he played.
Yeah, Wes Welker, Edelman, Danadola boy. Yeah, it's the same guy. It's the same person. But okay, so let's do this. It'll be like the last pick. I'm going to pick a Cowboy victory because that's what the Cowboys do.
Just before you finish, Troy, just realize.
Now, all the things I said about some of the things I dislike about Cowboys Nation with the Dak stuff in the comments, I just want them all back, and I'm going to say the Patriots are going to win or the Cowboys are going to win. Damn it, I just messed up again.
Wait, anyway. You said 3 different picks in 28 seconds.
No, seriously, I really do believe the Cowboys will win this game, but just because they're not supposed to, and they like to do things that they're not supposed to do, and the things they're supposed to do, they like to mess up on. So yeah,
like losing to the Jets.
Yes. Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
This is how I talked to my brother off the ledge today. He's a big Texan fan, and he legit went into yesterday's game against Baltimore thinking that Deshaun Watson was better than Lamar Jackson. And I laughed at him before the game, and I really laughed at him after the game. And I told him, look, Pumpkin, every time you start to feel bad about your team today, just remember my team lost to the Jets. And he busted out laughing, and his day was infinitely turned around. So,
yeah. And,
I don't think a win this weekend is out of the realm of possibility because of that quirky stuff you just talked about.
Yeah.
My rational brain won't allow it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. I think yeah. I just think with this particular football team and seeing some of the things that they do in the past, yeah, I would not be shocked. And yes, I'm going to say Cowboys.
Do y'all realize?
But me saying that, I don't want them to win, and then everybody starts losing their mind.
Okay, let Starstruck finish his thought that he's trying to start 14 times.
Sure.
Do y'all realize
15 times.
Cowboys beat the Patriots this week, what kind of media frenzy will take place on next week?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know.
Do you also realize that the media will only have 4 days to do it?
And do you also realize that it won't matter because the Bills will punch us dead in the face and Cole Beasley will be cutting a rap album in the end zone?
Do you realize if we beat the Patriots this week, how many wrongs we will correct this entire season?
1.
That's including the Jets.
No, it doesn't include anything. But
anything else we have done wrong. Losing to the Jets, losing to the Saints with Bridgewater, losing to the Packers again with Aaron Rodgers. Do you all realize how we would reverse things? It would be like watching the Superman movie when he flew around the earth backwards. Do you remember that? I don't know if you guys remember the Superman movie.
I remember that. I'm the same age as you, so yeah, I remember.
I'm older than y'all, so
wait a second. Well, no, I'm the baby of the show. So I remember.
He flew around the earth in reverse, and everything flood water, receded. The earthquake, the earth closed itself back up from the earthquake.
Save Lois Lane's life and stuff.
So what are you saying, Starstruck? What are you trying to tell me?
Jason Garrett would be Lois Lane.
Oh God!
Because his career would be saved for at least another week or 2 or 3 or maybe whoever. This would correct so much wrong. Tom Brady has been in the NFL since 2000.
Since Christ was a child.
And he has never lost to the Dallas Cowboys ever.
Is that real?
He's never lost to the Dallas Cowboys.
It doesn't fix anything,
since
Ron.
2000. If we win this, do you realize how many wrongs this will correct?
It
and
doesn't.
Only because this will make everything whole again, I'm thinking it's not going to happen. Because it would just make everything perfect. It would be like Laura Ingalls running down the hill on Little House on the Prairie through the flowers.
See, he's throwing in the references. See, he's taking my bit.
This would be the ultimate season turnaround. I mean, everybody mouths will be open.
Yep,
and just because of that,
fans will be marching back up and down Bourbon Street again.
Wrong. It's hard for me to pick because I'm like, this would correct everything. We need this.
But it doesn't, though.
We need this in our lives.
I feel like it doesn't, though.
It's selling a lie. That's what it's doing. It's selling a lie.
If we beat the Patriots this week, because trust me, the Patriots, they might look shot in the leg and hurt and blood in the water type of stuff. For one, we're the Cowboys, so nobody takes a week off against us unless you just are garbage. And even then, we've seen garbage teams even look great.
The Jets.
But you're talking about the Patriots are playing the Cowboys on national television. Tom Brady. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to tell him during the course of the week, you never lost to the Dallas Cowboys, right, in your entire career. You going to let that happen this week? Somebody even makes mention that you know what? I really want to be wrong. I really do. I really want to be wrong. I think this will correct so much wrong this season, and that's the only reason why I say it.
Okay, well, I will take for what I will take in what you said, but I'm going to tell you the worst thing that's going to happen. Okay, we pull off this game, then all of a sudden we'll be riding high and stuff, and then there's not going to be no preparation because we've conquered the mountaintop, y'all. So
that'll happen.
They're going to go in half-ass against the Bills on Thanksgiving. They're going to ruin my holiday.
It would happen. But if we beat the Patriots, nobody would. But you know what? It wouldn't even matter. If we beat the Patriots this week and we lose to the Bills next week, people will say, oh, well, the Cowboys. But they will still talk about that Patriots game, and they'll say, but this team still has the potential, and we'll still ride that high.
You know what, though? You beat the Patriots and you beat the Bills and stuff. There's a good chance you might have locked up the Eastern Division
You could do it this weekend. It could be done this weekend.
And that's another reason why I can't pick them, because how many times have we had a chance to close this division out early, and we, for some strange reason,
like this season? Anyways.
Yes.
Because in reality,
one quick thing, though, here's what I am going to say.
Go on.
At this point of the season, it's not that we're not a full-on joke to the national folks, but kind of. If we're not winning at all, we're kind of a joke because of our fan base mostly. But Tony Gonzalez had and he's like those guys that give opinions on the Cowboys that aren't, like even Jimmy Johnson. I value his opinion, even though he did coach here. But like if Michael Strahan says it, or Terry, or Howie, or any of those that don't have any allegiance to here. Tony Gonzalez said yesterday in the Fox post game that the Dallas Cowboys would be the team that he would fear the most to meet up in the postseason, because all of the pieces are in play. And that's fact. Right. If they can just figure out, if they can get that defense to click it. And he was like, they have all the weapons on offense. They have the talent on defense. They just got to figure out how to make it work. And he said, if they get that situated, it was Tony Gonzalez. He was like, that's the team I don't want to see in the postseason.
They all say that.
But they don't. Not
about the Cowboys, because believe it or not, Stephen A. Smith said the Cowboys are actually Super Bowl contenders and stuff. He did say that.
He changed today.
Yeah, well, he changed it though, saying there's still some issues, but still.
But I mean, I do like to believe that all the pieces are in play. Now, I do believe, I'm going. The good thing about the game this weekend, I don't have high expectations, so I'm not even really that concerned about it, because
that's the reason why they're going to do the unthinkable and punch them dead in the damn throat on Sunday. That's why all this stuff's going to happen, because we don't have no expectation.
But if you win, if the unthinkable were to happen and you were to win the next 3, because after the Bills it's Chicago, and you talk about a dumpster fire. Woo.
Yeah.
But if you won those
which
next
doesn't
3,
mean anything.
No, I get it. And when I say those things, I don't need, I don't qualify it because it's assumed. Like, I understand that we lost to the Jets. No matter what I say, you can have this little asterisk beside everything that comes out of my mouth. We lost to the Jets. Be like, oh, we beat the Patriots. We lost to the Jets. We beat the Bills. We lost to the Jets. We beat the Bears. We lost to the Jets. We won the division. You can always go back to, but we lost to the Jets. So
yeah, and the only way you can take that off is be like, we won the Super Bowl, and then you wouldn't.
No
say
doubt,
it.
that's where that goes away. But I agree with both of y'all in the sense that I do believe that the unthinkable could happen because that's just the characteristic of this team. But I'm not sure that this is the week it happens. But the thing about it too is if you don't win,
it has to happen this week.
No, I don't believe it does. If you don't win this week, yeah, you make your journey a little bit harder. But none of us picked them to win this game anyway in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but now I'm Apollo Creeding it, saying there is no tomorrow, and we got to win this game.
It's not a must win, especially too because Philly plays Seattle in Seattle. They're going to probably lose again.
I know that, but this win gives you cred. Whatever it means in the terms of cred, this is the team this is the win that you want. You win this week.
No doubt, but
you win against.
It's not an end-all be-all if you lose it.
You win the Bills and stuff, and then I might think about digging my "We Run the East" shirt out of the trash.
I'm thinking we lose, and somehow Philly's going to pull off a win against Seattle, coming off flat off of a bye week, and we're going to be tied again.
There's
going
no
into Thanksgiving
way. There's
Seattle. You know the difference between Seattle and the Cowboys is they don't start off games flat typically,
and they're playing at home too. Like
there
is no.
It's not the same.
Way.
Really, it's really not the same Seahawks team. Really.
Well, no, I agree. I agree with that.
Is playing better.
Yeah,
Russell Wilson is playing on another level. Of
yeah,
his
he's in the MVP conversation. I'm wondering when Dak's gonna be part of that conversation.
He is. Will Kane had him in the top 3.
Oh, okay, all right.
He's getting there. He's in.
But
I wouldn't say top 3.
I don't think he's playing an MVP top season though.
No, but
Dak?
He's Dak Prescott.
He's good. He's playing well. Don't get me wrong.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, a few more weeks of this, he's tipping on the lines of being classified as elite. He's going to be classified as elite if he keeps up 3 or 4
weeks. If he
weeks.
passes for 4.5 against this defense this weekend, he's second.
Yeah.
Do you know what got the Ravens quarterback into the MVP discussion behind Russell Wilson recently?
New England.
Do y'all know?
Yeah.
The win over New England.
But he was teetering towards that before, though. Let's be honest.
He was teetering, but Lisa just said that Dak is sitting somewhere between 3 and 5 right now.
He's at 30.
You let the Cowboys beat New England this weekend. We will then put a little bit of a cushion on our record. Would be what, 7-4?
Mm-hmm.
7-4. You will start to hear things.
Only if he has a big game. If they win it on Zeke's legs, then he stays.
But even with this victory and stuff, no matter how happy and excited I would be, I would still have the fear in the back of my head that we're getting ready to piss the bed against the Bills on Thanksgiving Day.
Okay, but you got to pick a side. You're either going to be positive Patty or you're going to be negative Nancy. You can't be both.
You can't be that with a relationship with the Dallas Cowboys. I'm sorry. You can't be. You can't. You got diaries that say so. So
this is either going to be a monumental big upset for the Cowboys.
But I don't think it's the first time.
I say monumental only for the fact because they've never beaten Tom Brady
okay,
ever.
That's fair.
So monumental.
This is the equivalent.
We're going to get blown out.
This is the equivalent.
Oh no!
This is the equivalent.
Get blown out.
No, I don't want that one.
I don't want that one either.
If we're going to lose, I want to lose 7-6 or 13-10.
Yeah, you remember back at Texas Stadium and stuff back in the day when the Cowboys had Peyton Manning and the Colts came to town, and how excited we were. What was the game? What was the final score? 21-10, but we felt like we won the Super Bowl and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is like that type of game right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. But we can't just sit up there and feel like we won the Super Bowl. We got to sit up there and get these guys motivated and say, okay, now it's time to do more. You beat the NFL champs. Now let's show what we can do to all these other damn teams, the teams that we're supposed to beat.
But
I'm still concerned. I don't know if it's going to be a blowout. I hope not.
Their
But I
coaches
wouldn't be
are better
surprised
than
if we don't. I wouldn't be surprised if we jumped up early, and then they came back.
Because we'll go into prevent
that
defense in
way.
the middle of the second quarter.
Yeah.
And
we'll be seeing those added to the Falcons meme of 28-3. I hope not. I hope not.
God.
I hope not.
Did y'all see the Atlanta Falcons Twitter? What game was it? Who was it? Oh, during the OU and Baylor game on Saturday. Baylor was killing OU, and then OU came back to win.
Same score, I believe.
Atlanta Falcons posted on Twitter the emoji of the hand slap on the forehead, and that's all they posted. Gosh. Well, I don't know. I don't think this game. I don't think a loss in this game, if it's close, I don't think it breaks your season. But I do agree that a win definitely could catapult you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a big, big monument. I think about all the other times we've had some big wins. Like you said, the win over the Colts kind of pushed us in that direction. The win over the Saints that we had when we knocked them off, it kind of pushed us. So you talking about beating the Patriots. Yeah. You talking about beating the Patriots. I think it's going to give us that push.
Yeah, remember that meme having where standing over top of Drew Brees saying "we that"?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome, wasn't it?
I really, like I've been saying, my recent comment that I've been using, Cowboys, make me love you. Make me love you and win this game this Sunday. I already love them, but make me love you more.
Make me fall back in love with you.
Yes.
I like you a lot. Make me fall back in love.
The first time we met, give me that. The first time I
give me
laid
butterflies.
I want that Prince. I don't care where we go. I don't care what we do. Just take me with you. That's what I want.
Yes.
So maybe I really feel like I'm saying this because I really want the opposite emotion. I'm trying to play that whole reverse psychology that I'm going to expect a loss, but man, I really be receptive to a win. I think that's the reverse psychology I'm trying to use is I'm going to convince myself that we probably have no chance of winning this game in hopes that me thinking that people, I welcome everybody to come on our page and say, man, see, you down at the couch. I really welcome that. I want to be wrong. I do. I really want to be wrong. I look forward to that, actually, for people to come on and say, man, you doubted. I want to doubt and them win. Please, Cowboys, win.
Hey,
please.
Why would they do that and stuff? Because they act like they didn't pay attention when we said Des Bryant was going to come back, and they didn't do that when we said that Jason Witten was going to be retiring after this year, and they didn't say anything neither when we said that Matt Castle was going to provide spark, as I do my quotation fingers, to the Dallas Cowboys. So why would they get on our page and say that
I'm going to think the worst and hope for the best. Come on, Cowboys.
And when he's wrong, Cowboys Nation, light his whole butt up on social media. Tell him how wrong he was.
Please.
I'm not going to be able to do it because I got to drive to Houston and talk trash to my Patriots friends.
Who tell Troy? Tell me I'm wrong or tell Ron he's wrong?
Oh, me. Because
Ron.
Okay,
I'm
good.
trying to use the whole reverse psychology.
Because Troy ain't been wrong yet. Anyways, as I'm dancing in my place. As I'm dancing in the place.
When Troy's little baby shoulder padded friend has low production, then you can tell Troy he's wrong.
Yeah, okay.
One thing before we get out of here, though. Anthony Brown, done for the season. Do we bring Orlando Scandrick back?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to throw that out there because I saw Anthony Brown is gone.
If you're going to bring him back, you might as well bring Mo back too then.
Well, how about this, though? Because
Mo's still playing, isn't he? Did Mo get I thought he's with the Chiefs now.
But
is he not with the Chiefs?
I don't think so, but let me look.
But you know what, Ron? If we did have to bring back Orlando Scandrick and stuff, I would be right about something again. Because when you were showing me his interview stuff about him talking about the Cowboys before they played him, I'm like, it's almost like he's giving an interview, isn't it? So everything goes back full circle to me, right? Woo!
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
You are exactly right, Starstruck fan. He does play for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't think he plays, maybe, but I don't know. They're playing right now. I should turn it on to see.
I'm gonna get me a blue windbreaker with sequins on the back and has Nature Boy in the back like Ric Flair. That's what I'm gonna do. Dallas Cowboy colors.
The only reason I bring Mo back is because he's a fighting tiger. He's a real tiger from the real Death Valley.
Well. Anyways,
Troy doesn't even know what we're laughing at.
It's going to be a good chance, Lisa,
Clemson,
that
you know
there's going to be a good chance those two teams are going to meet, right? You know there's a good chance that's probably going to happen because we've talked it up.
They won't be until the championship. Because
that's what I'm saying. It's a good chance that's going to probably happen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good job. Good job, Troy.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to college football, but I know things.
Mo Claiborne's playing. He's got a tackle. He's got a tackle tonight. Mo Claiborne is playing.
Okay.
Well, I mean, so I guess we're going to go ahead and close the show. Had a wonderful time talking about Cowboys football, little tidbits here throughout the NFL. Shout out to all the listeners. Got a lot of people out in the United States. Appreciate you. Digging you, the people from France, 31% listeners. Tell all your friends in France. We're going to do a show in France. We're going to do a show in France. That's what we're going to do.
I'm down.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Yep.
Hey, Kyle, we miss you too.
Oh, yeah, Kyle.
Hey.
Yeah. Me and Kyle might do something later this week, maybe, and stuff. We're trying to do like a segment about the history of the Dallas Cowboys, like something different every week. We just haven't figured out which one we want to start off with yet. So, cool. because the football season is almost over and stuff. I mean, we got to have something to get to next year. Jesus. So.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a fun time. But anyways, I hope everyone has a great evening. See you guys next time. Would you like to say goodbye to the people?
Yes. Shout out to S_KILLZ that did a post on my page about Kellen Moore and, whether he's the reason why this offense is looking the way. It was about Kellen Moore. That's all. But shout out to him for making a comment out of the page and hope you're listening in on the show.
Lisa?
Let's just go do the unthinkable. Let's just go make Starstruck wrong. How about that?
Yeah, let's make Starstruck wrong, win this game. We all meet out in Vegas and stand out like in the fountain and stuff like they did the Ocean's 11 movie and just stare proud and then walk off into the distance all happy. That's what I'd like to do.
I'm down.
Okay, well.
We can turn on the sprinklers outside my front door and we can recreate it in that. That way we don't have to actually go to Vegas.
Can I wear a suit? Can I hold
Yeah.
Can Ron hold sparklers?
Absolutely.
All right.
I'll even wear a unicorn horn if that's what we need to do.
Okay. All right. Hello, I'm Troy Hill with the Star Chronicles Cowboys Talk podcast, sponsored by Anchor, the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place, free, which you can use right from your phone or computer with creation tools that allow you to record and edit to get your show sounding glorious. They'll even distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. So what you need to do is download the Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. Did I mention it was free?